an exceptionally beautiful material that silkworms produce when they are making their cocoons. Legend gives the credit for the discovery of silk to Liu Zi, a Chinese empress who, having seen a cocoon fall into her teeth, what it unraveled and realized the cocoon was made from long thread, both soft and strong, that came to be known as silk. There soon followed perhaps by the same empress, the invention of silk reels and the silk looms, which made the silk threads and enabled them to spun into fabric. It would be fascinating to know if the legend is true. But what is certainly known is that silk became a valued commodity for clothing for emperors or as gift to be given to his court guests. Obviously, visitors to the royal court who were given gifts of silk would be entered by its exclusivity. Through time, sericulture, the manufacture of silk, spread so that the ordinary people were allowed to wear it. The use of silk was not confined to clothing. It had many other diverse uses in manufacturing processes, such as for paper, fishing lines, and bows for musical instruments. At one point, it was considered so valuable that it was even used as money in some Chinese dynasties. The Chinese managed to keep silk making methods a secret for about 1,000 years. Its manufacture was shrouded in myths, and smuggling silkworms out of China was punishable by death. However, some smugglers were successful and the secret spread quickly to other parts of the world such as Korea, Egypt, India, the Middle East, and eventually Europe. Early evidence of long distance silk trade was the discovery of silk in a 3,000 year old Egyptian mummy, and an ancient religious text describes how silk was used in purification ceremonies. Following an outbreak of disease such as leprosy, although many other goods such as gold and jade were also exchanged through time, and trade in silk became so extensive that the major trade route between Asia and Europe actually became known as the Silk Road. Silk continues to be a valued commodity in the modern times. It takes dye well and can be made into brilliant luminous colors. Silk has smooth, soft texture, and because it is neither stiff nor limp, it hangs well and is ideal for elegant clothing. This elegance is enhanced by the attractive shimmering appearance of silk caused by its structure, which allows it to reflect light at different angles. It blends well with fibers such as wool, camel hair, or cotton, and taffeta. As it is absorbent, silk is comfortable to wear in hot climates. However, because it does not easily conduct heat, it keeps warm air close to the skin during cold weather, making it suitable for all temperatures. Silk is also excellent in the manufacture of clothing to protect wearers against bites from insects such as mosquitoes and horseflies. Wool and cotton are made of short length of fiber woven together. By comparison, silk is made from long, continuous fiber which can be bent or stretched without breaking, making it very strong. This strength is particularly valuable in the manufacture of equipment such as parachutes, medical stitches, and other life-saving devices used by the emergency services. The durability of silk was shown when a sunken ship was brought to the sea surface after being submerged for many years. Silk clothing was on board was intact, whereas a crew's uniform made of wool and cotton had disappeared. without trace. Silk is sometimes worn today to show status or professional standing in the legal profession in many parts of the world. For example, top-ranking lawyers wear silk gowns. The manufacture of silk also has critics who argue that because harvesting silkworm cocoons involves the killing of larvae, sericulture is cruel. Mahatma Gandhi was a critical silk making and advocated the production of fabrics, notably cotton. Nevertheless, the demand of silk continues. The rearing of silkworms and reeling of silk are labor-intensive processes which are reflected in the price, meaning that many people will always be anxious to own silk, an exclusive symbol of wealth.